Only thing you have to do is push that button and tell me, hey, baby, hey, here for entertainment. How you doing, sweetie? I appreciate you coming in. Look, I can't get nobody to come up and tell me a little bit about themselves. Everybody is chicking out on me today. Everybody is chickening out on me today, entertainment. I appreciate it. Come on in. Keep on tapping the tap. I appreciate it. Thank you. To make it on social media today, we got to be able to communicate. We got to be able to engage. We got to be able to talk to each other. That is the number one thing they want us to do. That's the number one thing they want us to do now is talk to each other, entertain, right? Chat in the chat. They want you to talk in the chat. That's what we're doing. Hey, sweetie. Thank you. I hope everybody had a great, great day. Can you believe it's the middle of the week already? Okay. It's the middle of the week already. That's what we're doing. Hopefully there's enough. I got 2 bars. It's just a half a bar, but it's okay. We're going to see. How you doing here for entertainment? You having a good day? Is the Wi-Fi okay? Hey, Lines Pryor, how you doing, sweetie? Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. It looks clear. It looks like we're going to have a good one tonight. I dropped coffee and everything. I didn't even bring coffee in here with me tonight. Okay, I'll do a little bit more light. It's all in where the phone is sitting. Yep. Hey, baby, how you doing? Theo, how you doing, baby? Theo, what you have on your page? Because I have a bunch of chickens tonight. Okay. Nobody have a bio. We're trying to, hey, Stormy, how you doing, sweetie? I appreciate you coming in, right? I hung in there on TT for a little while last night. Oh, thank you. What's your name on TT? Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm trying. Theo, leave in the comments. Tell me why you're on social media. Are you trying to level up or are you just really doing social media, just hanging out, chilling? Okay. Why are you on social media? Right? Because it's different for everybody. Thank you, sweetie pie. Lions Pride, I didn't know that was you. Right? What's your name? I appreciate you trying to hang in there. That's what we're doing every day. That's what we're doing. Right? Thank you. Hey, Sheila Johnson, Washington, D.C. Oh, how you doing, sweetie? You up the street. Look how things are going in D.C. You just hanging out. Thank you, Theo. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to tell people, everybody tap, tap, tap for me. My most important thing is they want me to get these heart meats. It's only a penny. So if everybody can come in and give me a heart meat, I appreciate it. I tell people, tell me where they'll come. I don't get a lot of people. You would think so, but I don't think they push it like that. I don't get a lot of people on the East Coast. When I turn on my live, everybody is coming from California. They're coming from Texas, Arizona, Alabama. I don't get a lot of people from like Norfolk, Hampton. I know they're on social media. Norfolk, Hampton, Fredericksburg, Atlanta, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't get those people. When people come on my live, they're from Texas, California, all over there. They're an hour behind, or California is 2-3 hours behind. But right here on North Carolina, hey Regina, hey sister, right, you're down the street. Okay. Oh, you live in North Carolina, but you from Jersey. Because I was like, where's all the Jersey people? Where is all the New York people? Like, do they want something there different? And I understand that everything is a melting pot because even though you live there, you're not from there. Okay. But it's like, how is the algorithm pushing? Like, is it pushing you way out to somewhere different? Like, what makes those people so much in my life? Hey, Trisha, South Carolina. All right, sister. Then you down the street. You down the street. Because I always, you okay? What, money here? When my chihuahuas talk, I listen. Okay? Thank you, Lions Pride. I appreciate it. South Carolina. Lisa. Hey, Lisa, where you from, baby? Right? Sheila, thank you so much, baby. Where you from, Sheila? I have a Sheila Johnson. I used to do her hair for years and years. And it's like everybody grew up and they have their own kids and family and stuff. I was like, you okay? Lewis, who is that Monty? Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Trisha, South Carolina. Lisa, where you from, baby? All right. Haskell, Texas. All right. Ohio. Okay, Ohio. Right. I think you're my first person from Ohio. DC, DC. Grandma don't do hair no more, baby. No, you got some excellent hair designers up in DC, right? St. Louis, right? St. Louis. I have not been to St. Louis. No. No, I used to drive tour buses, so I got the opportunity to go a lot of places, but I have not been to St. Louis. DC have a lot of excellent hairstylists up there, right? We used to go up there for hair competitions, so I know y'all have those people haircuts down. Thank you, baby, LaShawn. Thank you. I appreciate you, LaShawn. I appreciate you. I am a lupus warrior. Yes, I was diagnosed with lupus in 2006. I was at the hair salon and I went to raise my arm and such a sharp pain came in my chest. And my best friend made me go to the hospital. So I had no idea they was going to tell me I had lupus. Lupus had attacked my lungs. Yep. I never smoked a day of my life. Right? Monks Corner, South Carolina. Wow, that's an odd name, Monks. Now I wonder where they got that name from. Moncks. It's some kind of history behind that, right? How you doing, LaShawn? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. You got COPD. Now, Sylvia, did you smoke? Did you smoke? Can you just, if you smoke, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, right? Because for you never smoked either. See, I think COPD originally it started because they gave that name to people that smoke. But then it was so many people like us that we never smoke, but you have scars on your lungs, right? Right. So for me, they didn't put me on the COPD. They put me under NISP, non-Pacific international something lung disease. Okay. Right. So the Joe 1 antibiotic attacked my lungs. So that's why my lungs look like that. Because at first they thought I smoked. Right. I think sometimes they try to put you under a label because they don't want to go, they get tired of trying to go detail to see exactly where it's from. But, and especially if you didn't smoke. Okay, it's easy for them to put it on smoking, but when you did not smoke, it's not an easy thing to classify. So I'm sending you big hugs from Virginia, right? You never smoke, right? Never smoke, Virginia. Isn't that something? Right pockets of air, a lot of asthma, exacerbations. bro- You get a lot. Now, they have you on a regimen, an antibiotic regimen? Like I take antibiotics Monday, Wednesday, Friday, period. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. And then of course, it's on the Plaquenil. I think everybody, if you have autoimmune, they automatically put you on the Plaquenil. The only thing with me is, I don't know about you and my other lung people. Do they have y'all on high doses of prednisone? They have you on high doses of prednisone. If you're on prednisone, put the amount. Excuse me, baby. Put the amount in the chat. That's that's what, lady. You on high doses of prednisone too? Yeah. Congratulations, Trisha. 12 years and a breast cancer survivor. Baby, my hat's off to you. I'm sending you much love and hugs. I'm loving on you, baby. I'm loving on you. How do my clapper? Yes. You on 30 milligrams a day? Mm-hmm. You on 30 milligrams. Let me see. Be sure to keep your bones nice and healthy. Right. See, Tay, I'm gonna call you Tay. Okay, I don't want to mess your name up. That's where I'm at now. I was diagnosed in 2006. Okay, they did not give me prednisone because of the lupus. They gave me prednisone because the cough was so bad, it was shaking up everything. So my Joe 1 antibody attacked my lungs, and I was coughing so much that they couldn't get it under control. So what happened is prednisone was getting it under control. The problem with that, and you're going to understand, anybody that's on prednisone is going to understand. I was on 160 milligrams a day. A day. They rarely let you leave the hospital on 160. Okay? They rarely let you bring, and most people, if you know, right, that is a lot. Okay? That is a lot. 160 a day, because they usually give that to you through fluids. Okay? Right. So then I was taking 250s and 20s and 10s, right? You've been diagnosed since 1997, right? Okay, that's just something we didn't talk about. We didn't talk about. So, right, I wish I listened more, because most people, you was on 80, the highest pill doses for 5 days. Now imagine being on 160 for months at a time. Right? And that's why I tell my story. I tell my story because, they gave me like 5 years. They gave me like 5 years. Yeah, 2013. That's supposed to be my expiration year. But I'm still here. I am here, right? Okay? I am here. I'm just getting to the point I could talk about it. When I went to John Hopkins, they had immediately told me it wasn't nothing they could do to help me. But what their research, if they use me for research, it would help the next person. Okay? It will help the next person. But I'm still here. So when I came back to Richmond, I talked to my doctor and we had to sit down. And he said, look, I haven't met anybody like you or anybody that's positive for the Joe 1 antibody before. He said, what we can do, we can work together. And I had a three doctor team. He said, we can work together. And when it gets to the point that what we're doing is not working, then MCV is a learning school hospital. It used to be called VCU MCV. So now it's just called one of them. I think it's just called VCU now, okay, which is a learning medical hospital. So they would put in the paperwork or whatever and get me in there for them to just see what works. But the grace of God, I'm still here. Okay. I fight I fight, fight, so I don't have to go back on prednisone. Because like I tell you, I see people do videos and they'll say, well, why people teeth missing? Why people don't do this and don't do that? Okay. Just like she said, if you on high doses of prednisone, it breaks down your bone. Where do your teeth sit in? Your teeth sit in sockets, right? Down in, right, Sylvia? Down in your bones. So my teeth look like this. I went to eat a waffle and my teeth broke. The lady was so scared at Waffle House, she didn't know if it was something in the waffle. Okay, she grabbed that piece of waffle so fast. But what I didn't know, my teeth, that was my tooth in the waffle. Okay? That was my tooth. My teeth are so brittle. They're brittle. Okay? Put in the chat if your doctor recommended y'all to eat Tums every day. Because Tums have vitamin C in it, right? Right? And it'll dissolve quicker. So do y'all just, grab a Tum every day? Right. Yeah. Thank you. Musha. Hey, baby. Go keep fighting, sweetie. Oh, you is an inspiration. You're an inspiration, baby. Right? You take water belly? Water belly? I haven't heard of water belly. I'm sorry, baby. I can see it. Wonder belly. Is Wonder belly a vitamin? What is Wonder belly? You do take calcium supplements. Okay. And then and don't get me wrong. Okay. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that come in the chat. I appreciate everything that works for everybody. But then, after I've been diagnosed with this since 2006, and I see some warriors that's longer than me, but then you get everybody, well, don't take this vitamin C, take that vitamin C. Don't take this vitamin D, take this vitamin D. This absorbs more than others. Can you imagine what my bathroom looked like? Right? Y'all can imagine, right? Right? Hey, Amber. Right. Thank you, baby. Can you imagine what my bathroom work? Yes, Sylvia. You start to get tested for alpha-1 antitrypsin, but they disable me for asthma and COPD. See, I haven't heard of that. Alpha. She said she got tested for alpha, ALPHA1, antitrypsin. Antitrypsin. Can I screenshot this? Yeah, because I'm going to look that up. Okay. Wonder Belly. Yes, ma'am. I purchased it off Amazon. Now, I do take emergency too. I take emergency C. Now, do they have you on uh antibiotic regimen at all? How many people that are warriors, do they have you on Ben Lister? Give me a thumbs up. Are you on Ben Lister? You anybody heard? Have y'all heard of Ben Lister? You heard of Ben Lister? You on doxycycline. Okay, that works for you. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm on that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You haven't? Okay. Now I don't know if they give it to any you on a Z pack. Okay. They give it to you often. You take a Z pack once a month, or do you do a Z pack back to back? Because Z packs, okay, you do that only during your flare up. Now, do y'all get flare ups? Okay. Nobody else in here is on. Hey, sweetie pie. Nobody else in here is on Ben Lister. Okay, so I was the only one. Yeah. That Z pack is prednisone, right? But it's such a small dose. You usually okay, right? You usually okay just with a small dose. I think I have every dose of pill far as prednisone. I was it caused a finger infection. Really? Hmm. Ben Lister, lady motivation. Are you on Ben Lister, or you're telling me Ben Lister caused it? Right. You on right. Okay. That's what I'm on too. I take that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you on a regimen, right? Is that a trial drug? Ben Lister, I don't think it's a trial drug anymore. Okay. I don't think it's a trial drug anymore. When it first began, it was like $10,000 a month. Huh. It caused an infection. Wow. Huh. See, that's why I like doing this, because you learn so much. You learn so much. Okay. Lumbar and spine. Okay. So it ended up fracturing my lumbar and spine due to the fine doses of prednisone. I mean, the high doses of prednisone. So I fight daily, but I refuse to ever take it again. Okay, baby. God, I'm hugging on you, baby. I am hugging on you. Okay, okay. So that was my concern. So when I first got diagnosed, for some reason, everything started acting up at one time. Like my legs was twisted. That's why they thought I had MS at first. And the lungs, and it cost 5,000 per month. Okay. Right. So it changed. I've been on Ben Lister since about 9 years, 10 years, right? 10 years. And it started off like $10,000 because you had to go through their program, because if you got Medicare or anything, they wouldn't pay for the whole thing. Mm-mm. They paid up to 80%. Okay. Wow. Hey, Sensei. Hey, sweetie pie. I'm sending you love. I'm learning. So then I'm glad you're doing this. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, lady. It's like it's so much because, okay, it's almost okay. The first thing I would tell anybody, especially if you just got diagnosed with lupus and you on prednisone or anything, please take the vitamin C. Please take the vitamin C. Please take the vitamin C, because the bone issue is a real thing. It's a real thing. Right. To fall. The first time I ever fell in years, I want to say it was about 8 months ago. I fell coming out the shower. I fell coming out the shower. And I'm rarely scared, but I was scared. And then after I think about it, but like, Oh, I was thinking I was just tripping up, but I've been tripping more and stuff. I just started getting serious with TikTok, and lupus was not my niche. It was not my niche at first. I came on, lady, I came on because my son was unalive in 2019. So my son was unalive in 2019, and that propelled me to come on social media. Um, Dealing with that was dealing with grief. But after a while, I didn't want to talk about grief every day. Right? I didn't want to talk about grief every day. So when my son was unalive in June, by November, I was in the hospital. Nene, you fell mopping the floor? You fell because the floor was wet? Or you fell because you was mopping? Did you fall because the floor was wet or because of the actions of you mopping? Nene, you got to be careful, baby. Right. Thank you, baby. If I'm missing y'all comments, please put it back in. It's not intentional. I'm clutched both because of both. Are you all right, sweetie pie? You all right? You know, I be looking for you every day. You my family. Uh-huh. Yep, you my family, and you can't be hurting yourself. Make me have to break down and get on a plane. Oh, this chair has brought so much back to my right now. I know why I have so much arthritis and pain. The prednisone, right? I tell people if I had to do it all over again, first of all, I'm gonna tell you, I have, because of how I grew up, I have a way where I can, if I'm not saying the word right, don't talk about me. But I have a way that I can unattach myself to situations that's very painful, or a situation that I feel like I'm back in a corner. Okay, so I have a way to unattach myself to the situation. And if you older, you can understand, you can read between the lines, the things that happen to me to make me be able to do that. Okay? That's why I tell people I have a whole book on me. I don't have to talk about what happened to other people. I could talk about things that happen to me. Okay? So thanks, Eddie. Thank you, baby. Right. Thanks for loving on her. Okay. So what, thank you, baby. And people keep on, I kept on saying, what is my niche? It looked like it's gonna be this sweetie pie. Okay, so I have a way. So when the doctor told me about all these things that's going on me, and they doing the biopsy, and then they gave me that, it wasn't nothing they can really do for me, that I would be helping other people, then my mind stopped listening to what the doctor said. Okay? So I stopped listening to what the doctor said. 20%. Okay. Okay. So then from there, they told me about the vitamin C. They told me about, I could travel and go back and forth, and they'll try different things on me. I just didn't feel comfortable with that. So my doctor here and we just tried different things on our own. Because if they don't know, what is the purpose of getting on the road 3 hours every day to go? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Get this a little straight here. So that's what we did. So I stayed here, and my doctors worked with me here. It's good when you have doctors that's still interested in their field. When you have doctors that's still curious, just like when they first got into their profession, because they still got the love and they want to know, and doctors, you have to be nosy. You have to be nosy and really interested, because you seeking information. Okay? Thank you. There's no way to contact you personally. Only through Not yet. Let me put it that way, because I don't answer messages now. I go to um um I stop because unfortunately, social media can do everything, but they haven't been able to get these people that says inappropriate things. Okay, they haven't been there, so I don't check. Thank you. I don't check these inappropriate things that people say in the inbox, so I don't check my inbox. Okay, it's getting better, but it's still there. Okay, it's still there, and some people just mean, and there's no other way to say it. But I'm gonna figure out a way, because I haven't understood Discord yet. So Discord is some kind of way that you can talk to people in a group, and I was trying to think, am I going to do a group just for lupus, and we can do it privately? Because if you subscribe, then I can do private groups. So I'm still learning. I'm trying to figure out, it's going to be a way that we can talk. Excuse me. It's going to be a way that we're going to talk. Okay, thank you, Beast Mode. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So what we're doing is Ben Lister. That was the number one thing that got me walking and everything again. Took a lot of the pain away. Okay, it was the Ben Lister. I wish I did listen more about the vitamin C, but like I told you, they was telling me so much, I just shut down. Thank you, baby. They told me so much, I just shut down. So what happened is, my sister was there. So my sister listened to a lot of things, and my best friend listened to a lot of things. My best friend is a researcher, so she researched a lot of things. My best friend have MS. Okay? She have MS. So if you can get somebody on your team to work, and if we really connect on this platform, then the information is much better. Now, the Joe want antibody. If you going through lupus and stuff is still not right, ask your doctor to check you for that, because it's not a normal test that they check for. They don't check for it. And it's the Joe 1 antibody. And you just bring it up saying, I met somebody and she's positive for the Joe 1 antibody. Is there any way that, this possibly can be me also? Or is that something you're going to check, or you can check? I'm quite sure you can ask for it. It's nothing wrong with asking, right? Especially, the other thing I have noticed with my lupus warriors that have been coming on, don't forget, keep tapping, y'all. Keep tapping on thumbs up, y'all. Need all those thumbs up. And you also can tap. You'll see hearts on the other side. All of that helped me. I appreciate y'all. All of that helped me. The other thing is, I noticed a lot of us are having chest pain. So I thought the spasms was just something for me. I thought it was just something for me. But I met people all week that saying they're complaining about spasms also. Okay, they're complaining about spasms. I appreciate social media so much, because I would have continued to think it was just me. But apparently, a lot of people with autoimmune have problems with the spasms. Okay, they have problem with their chest hurt like me. They have problems with their chest racing like me. Hey, Tina, sweetie, thanks for coming in. Okay, um, let me take a little commercial break. Thank you, baby. Thank you. If you have not been here before, I am SheilagreenHall. I am a lupus warrior. And you would notice that I have three types of people that come through my room. My first group of people are my family. They come in, support me. They come in and encourage me. And most of them, they've been rocking with me since I first push that button to go live. Okay, pushing that button to go live was one of the best things I have done, because it opened me up to meet so many people, and I appreciate them. I know their names by heart. I know Nene. I know Lions Pride. I know Saint. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I know them. Thank you. I know them by heart. Okay, those coming in. EC coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You haven't done one of what have you done yet, lady? Thank you. I appreciate you. Come on in, okay? And those are my social media family. The second group, you got to do a live. I'm gonna call you up in a few minutes, lady, because you're gonna tell me about yourself. The second group of people are my warriors. You're fighting something. I don't care if you fighting lupus, you fighting some type of autoimmune, if you fighting cancer, you're fighting something and you are in a war, okay? You don't even have to have an autoimmune to be fighting. You can be fighting just to have sanity, to have peace, whatever is important to you, okay? Whatever you is important to you. What? You have a suggestion, Jason? What is the best thing for us to be eating? What works for you? Put it in the chat, Jason, because it'll be helpful for everybody. Hey, how you doing, baby? Okay, my third group of people is my people that comes through. We're trying to level up our platforms. We're trying to go to the next level. We're trying to build. Okay, we are content creators, so that is our goal. Okay, some people come on. This is their side job. Some people come on. This is how they feed their families. Some people coming on and they're just trying to get enough to pay the electric bill, gas bill, water bill, whatever. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Fakir. Faqir. Fay queer. Fay queer. If that's correct, leave me a thumbs up. Fay queer. All right? Okay. So that was my commercial break. Hey, Jason, we need to eat. You know, Jason, that's the other thing that's been happening with Falata. Thank you. I did it right. How you doing, baby? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Tap, tap, tap. If you can get your daily heartbeat, I appreciate it. I have 28 minutes to get. What do they want me to get in 28 minutes? Okay. Your stickers have been approved. Okay. Okay. I have to get some help on making stickers. Okay, what else you want me to do? 14, blah, 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 160. Go live one more day. Surpass your layers. Try using tools. Okay, right? Okay. I don't know what else it want me to do. It want me to do something. Okay. 1,000 more diamonds needed to top. Well, complete live reward mission for creator. Okay, increase your reward percentage. Okay, I don't know. It's nothing I could do. League shield love. Thank you, baby. Give me 1 second. It's telling me what to do. Highs. I only can do what I can do, baby. Okay. 31%. That's a whole 1,000. I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, baby. All right. Andrea, September, you are. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Hey, Kia. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, sweetie. Thank you so much. Y'all just bring joy to my heart. Yeah, but like I was saying, the lupus warriors that has been coming in this week have been talking about they've been having chest pains too, the racing of the heart. So that's definitely, if you start having those type of issues, please go to the doctor, because that is a complaint that so many warriors been talking about that has been coming in and sharing that with me. So far this week, what I have learned is with lupus or the autoimmune Other people have been having spasms. That's spasms in their legs, spasms in their hands. Okay, that is that tightness. Now, the only thing, okay, this is not for everybody, but when I tell you it worked, it did work. When people told me to drink pickle juice, it did work. Okay, but the other thing is the sodium that's in pickle juice. Okay, the sodium that's in pickle juice, because most of the time if you in a lot of pain, your blood pressure numbers is going up and down, because pain causes your blood pressure to go up and down. You have that part, right? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, baby. That's a big problem. Just gotten out of the hospital. Hey, I had just gotten out the hospital because my body has been hurt, and I had just gotten. Okay, what did they give you? They put you on prednisone. What did they give you for the pain? Right? What have y'all been taking for the pain? Leave it in the chat for me. What have y'all been taking for the pain? Nothing. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. You are welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you. Helps hot helps charter horses, but also causes retention. Exactly. Thank you, baby. Hello, Bella Rose. Hey, sweetie. I know most of us go for the pain, and it's kind of hard, especially if you're in a relationship, you with your family. Um, it's kind of hard because it's a different kind of pain. You're trying to explain the pain, but it's different. It's a different kind of pain. Okay. Hey, baby, how you doing? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. It's a different kind of pain. Okay, so I don't know, how are y'all getting through that? How are you getting through dealing with the pain, dealing with your family, right? I'm feeling much better. It's been so many people coming in sharing their journey with their lupus, with their autoimmune, and it turned the life into something else, right? It turned the life into something else, as it has been from lupus. That's the other thing is, to be honest with y'all, I never heard of so many men having lupus too, right? I didn't hear about it until I got on social media, because everybody that I encounter was females. Okay, everybody that I have encountered was females, and then everybody that when I used to go get my infusion, they were much older than me. So when I was in the infusion room getting my ballista, it was people in there that's 60, 70, 80 years old, and they was getting different types of infusion. You have to think, oh my God, my, from lupus. And your pastor passed away from lupus. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you, wife. I appreciate you coming in. Keep on tapping for me if you can get your daily heart me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. That's the other thing. You're taking all kinds of painkillers too. Okay. And that is so hard. That is so hard. If you're taking painkillers, you on blood thinners, you're taking the vitamin C, you're taking the Plaquenil, you're taking the antibiotics, and now you just feel overwhelmed. Okay, now you feel overwhelmed, right? I love the wife that cooks, because she cooks so many different types of meal. That's the biggest problem, because now your stomach, my stomach feel nausea all the time now. I feel sick on the top of my stomach all the time now. I cannot eat cheese anymore without feeling sick. I love cereal and milk. I cannot eat cereal and milk. I can eat um honey nut Cheerios by itself, but without milk, right? Without milk. And that's anything. Everything changes. Everything you changes. This is a job. Hey, big old four. Hey, big J, baby. How you doing, sweetie pie? How you doing, baby? Everything changes, right? I appreciate it. Now, what do you do? What do you do with the changes? What have y'all been doing? I know you're dealing with the pain, but then the pain and the pain pills that you're using every day cause something else. If you're on blood thinners, you can't take the Tylenol and stuff like that, right? You're having chest pains. I fall down. You fell down in your bed.